See, it says I'm going live. I don't know if I'm live, though. Well, that thing just said you're live, so.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure we're live. You know what? I want to bring, see that annoying. Yeah. It's so annoying.
You said, man. You said that's going to trigger me.
Look at that. You see how I suffer. you see how I suffer. Hey, when you talk, you got to get right up on that mic.
I will.
We got Ben Coombs here. You know Ben Coombs? Fun fact? He's a Canadian.
Oh. Hello to the Great White North. We're almost as cold.
Yeah, I almost hear a little crackling, though. We doing all right here? Weren't you hearing a little bit of crackling?
Off me? Hello.
No. I think we're probably okay. I'm going to close that out. Yeah, right there. Was it crackling? Hear that a little bit?
Let's see if that's coming over.
Did you hear that?
I did, yeah.
Hear that? Yeah, that's crackling big time. Hold on, for Christ's sakes.
Give me the acoustic.
I know. It's making me. Okay. That seems to be all right. Let me just, yeah, I think I can correct it. Sorry, guys. I just want to see. I'm going to see if I can change the sample rate without destroying everything. We'll see how this goes. It says we're in sync. And clock source, SPDIF, that's right.
It's both guitars and the
Yeah. Digital I/O. SPDIF, that's right. That's all right. Input settings, that's all correct. That is correct. You know what it feels like is it feels like it's I just have to change like the buffers, right? It feels like the buffers are just way too low. I probably have to do it in the software. See, it's not crackling now because we're not both playing. Though I just heard a little crackle right there. Hold on. That should resync. It just did. It just did resync to the mixing board here. So far, it's kind of quiet.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, did it just have to be just had to be? No, I thought I heard a little bit right there. That may not be. Did it reset?
Maybe better than it was. I think you're gonna have
Hearing
to.
it?
I think you're gonna have to live with it.
It actually doesn't sound too bad. I'm not hearing the crackling like I was hearing. Let me just take a look at Reaper right here real quick. See, there it was. Oh, you son of a bitch. Just when I thought. Just when I thought I was good. Check. I think I got it. at me. Look at me fixing shit in real time.
Dude, that was all
I'm like
that.
a motherfucking MacGyver over here.
Dude, that was.
Let me quick. Hand me my buffer size.
You were where it was at. These people are impressed.
You know,
For those who understood it, then there was
my
me
wife and I are always going, you know, I envy us. He says the mics are really bassy and low. Can't hear the voice, or you can't hear the. What can't you hear? Check all the cables. Sounds good now. Sounds great. What was I saying? You know, it had a cutout. It did. It probably cut out briefly because I reset the sample rate. I changed the buffers. Check 1 2 1 3. Check. We can bring bring that microphone up here. Can you hear me a little bit better there? Bring his up, Joe. Yo, check 1 3 1 9.
I thought
4.
mine was pretty hot. Mine.
Yeah, that's a hot mic right there. That's hot.
I love it.
Well, you got that hot mic there, that hot shot. Says vocal could be a tad higher. I'm working on that. Right now. How's that? I just hotified the mics, and he. How's it sounding now? Check 1 9. All right, so Ben says, Dano says it's perfecto now. That's something Dano would say. And we've got Ben Coombs also corroborating that it sounds good across the board now. RC32 says, hey, man, may not be able to stay because family's coming over. Hope the stream is great. Oh, thanks, RC. Now people saying it sounds good. All right. Well, good night, everybody.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah. Took a while, but
that was our day right there.
we achieved it just in time.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, I'm getting elderly. My bedtime is heading up. It's getting here. It's getting here soon.
All right, show of hands. How many people in the chat tonight in the last, say, 2 days did it get, like, ungodly cold where you live?
It's cold
here.
Yeah,
Yeah, winter showed up here in the last couple of days.
Yeah. Not good.
Yeah. No, I heard it's gripping most of the U.S. Just so everyone knows, he is using a Lewitt mic tonight. Their version of the SM57. Look at you.
Now, what's his manufacturer again?
You fucking peacocking over there? Look at you.
I know. along with the pecans on it.
Can't take you anywhere.
It's actually better than my bald spot. I just wanted to I just wanted to represent Pats just for a second.
You can.
That's all I wanted to do.
Right. We probably have a couple of non-Pats fans here tonight. I'm just running the stats on that. I'm just saying, statistically speaking, there's probably
you
a
bet.
few non-Pats fans tonight, but that's all right.
Well, Ben Coombs weighs in from the Great White North straight away. We're showing off the axes now.
Yeah, someone was asking what I'm playing. We're both playing Harley Bentons. Let me move this a little bit closer. You can see that. I'm playing the Fusion 2 Electric Boogaloo. This is a baked flame maple neck with a... Is it a mahogany body? I don't even know if it's poplar or mahogany. What the hell it is? I don't know. And it's a maple top with a veneer flame. And you're playing... I want to say it's a mahogany body, but I'm not really sure. Let's look. Flip it over.
It could be mahogany. It's got a very
yeah.
tight grain.
Yeah. And then it just straight up painted. I think it's all one piece, just like a carved top.
Right. Yeah.
In other words, it's not.
There's no top on it.
There's no top on it. Yeah.
There's no top on it because of the gold top. But Dynamite playing guitar, Dynamite sounding guitar.
Yeah.
And for what Steve says, for the money, the bang for the buck, kid.
Yeah. No, seriously. It's I want to say it's like $135. One of my people, Ben, will look at it. Someone will look it up. I want to say it's about $135 or $139. With the shipping, it's like $165. It's like $33 shipping.
And let me tell you something, young folks out there. They didn't have this when we were kids.
Oh, Christ. He's getting on his soapbox.
Well, you said the one that when you initially did this one, you said, and I just want to say that this is how far manufacturing techniques have come along.
Dude,
that they can bang these guitars out.
You worked in the same music store I worked in.
Absolutely.
And we know what a guitar that was, and just think about just time value of money. What $135 back in 1985 would buy in terms of like groceries at the store versus today, right? So like $135,
right?
That was a tank of gas and that was a lot of money back then. And the guitar you got would be just garbage.
Absolutely.
And this is like a better guitar. And yet the $135 is not worth near what it was back then.
Does it speak to just the popularity of our awesome instrument that there's a market?
I think it speaks to the growth and the explosion of computer assisted wood carving.
Or it was CAD design and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's like within like 1/10 of a human hair now. It's like there's no margin for error. Yeah. There's no skill involved really, other than like the finishing. And the final work, the prep work. There is skill involved. I'm not saying there isn't. I'm just saying it's not like it was where people like literally had it. And even then, they used jigs.
I mean, I played both of these guitars before I sat down. You might just have to barely touch to file this neck, and the setup is just perfect.
Yeah. It's kind of more set for slide.
I mean,
right now.
and that one there just felt great right off the bat, so no problem.
That gets one God of Thunder.
Well.
All right, here we go. Both look and sound great, but I'm really digging the gold top. I really dig the gold top too. I agree with that.
What's more, the P90s can just cover such a massive ground with, if you just barely crack the
I'm hearing that Chicago's in the upper 30s with rain.
Oh, jeez.
We're in the 30s too, but it's we have a dew point of like 3 out there. It's dry and crisp, real crisp. Let's see who we got here. We got Ben, we got Peter, we got Showman, we got Justin, we got B-Made, we got Daniel. What's up, Daniel? Peter says, hell yeah, back in the Stone Age of the 80s budget, the budget guitars, Blue Chunks, now they're a ton better. I totally agree with that. They are a ton better than they used to be.
I mean, we would see Hondos.
Well, you just remember they wouldn't even have like they had that just like plate. It wasn't like a sealed tuner. It was like that plate-covered tuner. It was just like the worst garbage. It creaked as you turned it. It had, you know what I'm saying?
You had to find that sweet spot to get the string right where
you would have been better off with like a peg of wood just jammed in there.
Yeah.
See you, Little Roadie. Thanks for hanging out, buddy.
Little Roadie.
Yeah. Hello from cold London. Gary from Glasgow says, "What's up, America?"
Wow.
America. Fuck yeah. What's that? Oh, shit. I used to know it.
What tune is it?
America. Fuck yeah. You don't know that? No, seriously? You don't know that
That's a song called America. Fuck
oh, yeah. America. Yeah. Right. Oh, dude, you don't know that?
No.
Yeah. It's from Team America, World Police.
Oh, it's from that movie.
Yeah. Just like, I'm so lonely, right? So lonely. Feel like a bird in a cage, right? It's kind of silly, but not dreary. Filling my body with rage. Dominant 7. Smartest, most clever, most physically fit. Another dominant 7. And now major 7, minor 7, dominant 7. Then to the 2 chord, which is of course minor. And the 5. And we're gonna just end up at that 1. Hello, Buffalo. Hey, Cleveland, Ohio. In Texas, we have summer, then cold summer. Oh, yeah, I
know.
I know. But you know what? They get some crazy rain. I've watched some footage from a friend of mine where they get like 5 inches of rain in an afternoon.
Yes, and you can die.
Yeah.
You can get swept away and die.
It's like insane. Yeah, it's insane.
Stevie wasn't joking.
You know, but they don't get a ton of snow down there from what I see. Maybe some of the northern.
Very northern part.
Yeah. Brazil here. We have England here. What's up? We have St. Louis. We have Toronto. We have the Gulf Coast. Have a good night, Be Made. You want to buy a chance and take some of the grill? Steve, are you speeding this up? Why? Does it sound like it's going extra fast? Someone's saying play us some blues. This probably isn't a good blues tone. This is metal blues. We had a discussion about it earlier. A friend of mine doesn't like the metal blues.
That's fine. We got to try to give the people. We got to try to give the people what they want.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do. If you want to try to go with this one,
we could try and do metal blues. But
Metal blues.
How's that?
Come on now. I mean, listen to the delay on this. It's.
Oh!
Now it's a party.
He flew too close to the sun.
His wings turned to ashes.
But you know what? But you know what I'm demonstrating right now? The awesomeness of the Klon's cable.
I will do as well, just so you can see. Completely silent.
Klon's cables. Ask them by name. Klon's at your local Klon's dealer and other fine dealers.
Now he is going to switch to, let's see.
What am I going for?
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah,
There's the
we kind of need a fucking wheel, don't we?
That's not a bad idea.
Wheel. I mean, holy shit.
Because this guitar puts me a little bit out of my comfort zone from a Strat, but it just felt great tonight, so.
All right.
I played that.
It could go for the Strat.
That your Gibson is missing an E string too, bro.
It's got a broken string?
Yeah.
That's from you, fucking bro.
For real? That was, yeah, Teddy Roosevelt. That was like 2 years ago I was here.
But that was like 2 months ago you were here.
No.
You blacked out most of that visit.
Yeah, well, you know. I'm elderly. Absolutely.
I'm in a custom shop.
Gorgeous. Beautiful axe.
That's how I roll. With the shop and the custom shop. They say people are screaming for the Charvel. The Charvel, I could get it. But it's probably tuned to E flat. And I think the Vola is tuned to E flat, and they're both Floyd Rose. So it's So
yeah, right.
That's an afternoon project to change the.
Yeah.
Well, at least a good 20, 30 minutes.
Can of worms. You know.
Yeah, this guitar plays itself. I like what's his name? I can't play like him, but Panos Arvanitis, where he does those.
Oh, his technique is ridiculous.
Yeah. That's like a like his take on like a Zakk Wylde, right? This real all picked.
Yeah.
Heavily muted,
yep.
Repeating pattern, I can't do it.
And
he's doing it.
There it is.
Now I need I was asleep.
I know. And good bends and vibrato too. That guy's a sick player.
Yeah. That's why Dare bend the string.
I know, yeah, exactly.
It's like... It's like, the metal.
Yeah. That's almost in dangerous territory right there. It's like there's your hold. There's a little bit more.
Oh, dude, the opening to right?
Yeah, the Van Halen tune. Yeah, the Van Halen tune.
Two,
Out of love. Yeah. That's like a major third band.
It is. It's like, yeah, it's like. Ed, I'm just gonna say Ed was the best.
Ed's your dude.
Ed is the best.
Ed's your dude.
Ed is my dude.
I mean, you know what might be saving you in that instance is having the Floyd Rose, because the Floyd Rose is going to back off to actually, instead of a hardtail, it's going to give up.
This is like their minimal rock one.
Yeah.
You can see it doesn't really move.
No, actually it doesn't. Now that I look at it.
Yeah. It's got this ridiculous contraption in it.
There's that.
This is like super engineered,
Okay,
non-fluttering solution.
That's bananas. Yeah.
But it works. Send her back. It's out of tune. Take it. Don't you want me to love you? Steve, where's the cat? Because, baby, it's cold outside. Both the cats are in. Both the cats were smart enough not to go outside. You know, I will say this, though. He went out this afternoon, and I was out doing some work, and I came down the driveway, and there he was, like, in the window casing of the basement window, which is, like, up off the ground, like in this wooden thing. You know, the basically the window casing. And it was so warm in the sun there. I was like, oh, look who found, like, the warmest spot in the area. Oh, my God. You know, outside. So he's like, yeah, I'm just hanging. He's like,
I didn't know you had two of them, though. I thought you had one.
No, I got two. I got one big, that's Mr. Miyagi.
I remember Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah, the big, also known as Buzzy J. Fuzzlebutt, Mr. Fuzzlebutt. He's Mr. Rumples. We call him everything. He's like the worst cat ever. And then we have another cat she's a real sweet cat, but God, she is like the world's most needy cat. She's just always like,
really, for cats,
nonstop. She's like, what were you thinking about putting out food? It's like, no, we're not thinking about putting out food. Like, how about now?
How about now?
It's like, Like, enough. See you, Peter. Peter saying dinner is served. What's up, Guitar Man? What's up, Joe Hervey? What's up? Swim as fast as you can. Oh, he wants the $6 Million Man theme. Do you remember? Do you know that?
No,
I'm trying to think of it. I don't know it. That would be something we would know.
Okay.
It's a little embarrassing.
Can I offer?
Is it Scooby-Doo?
I recently learned
Lay it on us, bro.
love, exciting and new.
I would expect nothing
Come
less.
aboard. We're expecting you.
Are you sure you learned it?
Oh, I did fuck it up. Come aboard. We're expecting you.
Nice.
The Love Boat. Soon we'll be making another run. Are we just showing our age now? The Love Boat.
You had me at love.
This is something for everyone. Set a course for adventure, your mind on a new romance.
Special guest star, Barbie Benton.
Oh, Barbie Benton back in the day. Now you're talking.
She was always trying to find love in all the wrong places. These inlays are fucking me up.
Why does that sound familiar? What is that? What is that?
That's Munsters.
And the Flat Fives were born in the yeah.
You know, and they were just basically like, it's a monster show, and all the musicians looked at each other and went, Flat Five?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Sure. Sure.
And it's like, who knew that the heavy metal genre would make so much money off? Yeah. I mean, not even Sabbath uses much Flat 5 and Flat 2 stuff as.
Well, my favorite. I'm just gonna play right now. My favorite. My favorite Flat 5. I can't say favorite Flat 5.
Favorite Flat 5.
Favorite Flat 5. Favorite Flat 5. Favorite Flat 5.
Sabbath, what is Sabbath?
Just Black Sabbath.
Just Black Sabbath.
What is
This that stands
for me? Oscar.
I guess that barely qualifies as a Flat 5. It's almost like a bend.
Right.
You know?
Right. No, I'm calling it. I'm giving it. I'm calling. I'm calling flat 5. I'm calling flat 5 right now. I'm sure someone just won a shit ton of money out there. Sabbath, None More Black. Are we gonna quickly go through every possible Sabbath song we know?
Sure.
Ready?
You start. Okay.
I'm totally starting with. I'm stealing.
How about this one? Nice. Okay. All right. I might have been in the wrong. It might have been the wrong key.
No, that's good. No, I got what you're trying to do. We doing deep cuts?
I guess I can't call NIB.
I think that's the end of Sabbath.
I think that might be it. What was that one?
Right? That's no. We're moving to the DO.
I know,
years.
now to the DO years. I remember your band in high school just doing Yes, that was it.
That is an awesome song. That might be one of my favorite Sabbath songs.
And you would have to.
Yeah.
You would have to drop the. You would have to drop the neck.
Yeah, right.
Because they didn't have lockers back then, folks.
Well, no. I might have been playing the Ibanez Les Paul.
I think you were playing the Ibanez Les Paul.
I might have hit a key, but that was risky.
It was. The Floyd Roses were only available to the rich and famous back then.
Right.
I remember that. I could name.
We've moved on to the DO years.
Well, I was just saying, I'm like, I can name everybody. I think I can name everybody in that band. Get it too far afield. Yeah. What's it? Let's stand up and shout. That's one of his best songs anyways. I loved Vivian Campbell's playing.
Oh, I loved Vivian. We were just talking about metal guitarists last night, and I was like, where the hell is Vivian Campbell? And he came right up. He had to.
Well.
His work with Dio is just stellar. So good.
There's videos of Dio dissing him, like, for being like, he plays with Def Leppard now. Def Leppard. I'm like, hey, brother needs to get paid too. I mean.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, I say, as long as you're playing guitar for a living,
you're all right.
You're doing all right.
No.
Exactly. Is that Cold Stop still stock? Yeah, it's still stock. That's all Harley Benton. You're hearing, you're hearing a $130 instrument and a $4,000 instrument next to each other, and I'm telling you right now, there's not a huge difference. Okay. What's up, Moto Zaffa? Yo, dude, you rock. Gave you thumbs up. Obviously. Oh, thank you, buddy. Is Krellbar here? Someone mentioned Krellbar, but I don't see him in there. Hey, what's up, Stefan? They're saying play Dio again. Were we playing Dio earlier?
Stand Up and Shout. Stand Up and Shout, which I don't know other than the main riff. But
Yeah, I don't really know it either. How about,
was that?
Dude, that was it. You were doing it. Yeah. Dude, that was it. There's that pull down. Yeah, no, dude, that was it. Dude.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Nice work.
Come on, I was there.
God damn.
I was there. I experienced it.
Someone saying Richie Blackmore.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah.
I did an extra one there. Hey, thanks, Jason. And you know what? Someone else contributed earlier that I did not see. Can I see those here? Am I able to see those? I don't think I can. But somebody else contributed earlier, and thank you so much. I wonder if I can back up and see it. I hate it when people contributed and I don't see it. I saw it, and it was going by, and we were jamming, and I missed it, and it didn't stay up. But thank you. Much, much appreciated. Thank you, Jason. Super appreciated.
And I don't put in any work.
No.
I do not put in any effort.
And you get the appropriate stipend for that.
I just say Steve puts in all the effort, deserves all the accolades.
You're in that shot, right?
Yeah. We offer it?
Yeah, we're live. Steve was like, are they live? Man on the Silver Mountain, you know that one? I don't know it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, exactly.
You're gonna Florida. I'm a wheel.
You want to hear something absolutely hilarious to the person who brought that one up?
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Have you gone on YouTube and heard Van Halen doing the cover of Man on a Silver Mountain and David Lee Roth singing the lyric, lifts my spirit, as someone said, come and make me holy again. Lift my spirit higher. Someone maybe come and make me holy again. David Lee Roth. And it's like, a good song is a good song, man. They didn't shy away from any material.
Yeah, damn. That's, if you're doing anything covered, if you're covering anything sung by, we could come up with a short list here. I'm going to go Ronnie James Dio or Graham Bonnet. Right out of the gate.
I know.
Those guys, right? Or Bruce Dickinson.
Yep.
Who still is amazing. His voice is still.
Yeah, he took care of himself.
Yeah. No,
he didn't have any problems.
He still sounded good, yeah.
Still got his pilot's license.
Someone's saying Mississippi.
Well, that's right, because the P90s.
Oh, did he use P90? Someone was saying hot for teacher. You remember that? What I always did was I did it as a minor spread, and it was actually they were both major spreads. Yeah. I always thought it was. But they're saying no. It's
yes, right. Right. Fun song to play. Yeah, that's right. There's that chromatic part in there.
Yeah, right?
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness.
I swear to God, he was just taunting us. He was like, no, it's easy. Everyone can play it. And you were like, oh, you son of a bitch. Look at him. All smirking, all smiling. It's easy.
And then it did that, yeah, the weird...
Yeah. There it is. Which is, if you hear it, it's total vaudeville. That's like a total. You could hear probably played a clarinet over that when he was a kid, and they just like completely reharmonized that. You know, it's like it was probably like a. You know, and he was.
I can kind of understand. It sounds like a jazz, jazz
right?
thing. Yeah.
Jimmy's crying. I never learned that one. You gotta tune up.
I do. Does that person know it was the Tone Loc sample for Wild Thing?
I know. Well, he sampled so much on that album. Paul McCartney and Wings, and like it was a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, did he?
Oh, yeah.
On that album?
Yeah.
Life is good, Tone Loc. Oh, and then it's on to send him a letter.
Yo, what's up, Kenny? Someone says he thinks the Hot for Teacher lyric sounds like a clarinet. Yeah, the opening.
Some of those clarinet dudes are some of the fastest music lines I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah,
it's like bananas.
Someone's saying, remember Funk 49?
I'll tell you one thing. Try to sing that song, and
Oh my God, that dude's a master.
you listen to the vocal, and you're like, oh, it's just Joe Walsh. I can sing that. No, you can't.
No.
Try singing it.
Try singing it and playing it at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, he really is good at that. He's amazing. I heard him do a cover of Desperado on the keyboard.
Oh, really?
Electric piano. He sounded so amazing. His keyboard playing was so damn good. I was like, oh my God.
That's funny.
Talent alert, talent.
Yep. Okay, how's this for a lost classic? I'll throw this one out there.
Right, hit me.
Jay Ferguson's Thunder Island. Do 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 do. Well, I don't know a key. I don't know it. But you know who's playing slide guitar on that? Joe Walsh.
Oh, really?
Yes, Joe Walsh that was a studio gig for him for the day was to do that and did a great job.
I heard that was what's his name? Steve Lukather.
Steve Lukather was doing guitars.
Lukather he did all the parts but the solo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Which makes sense.
And
he was pretty much the hottest guy at the time.
Yeah. I tell you, Steve Lukather's guitar solo in Running with the Night. Didn't we talk about Steve Lukather when we kind of made him mad?
Yeah.
Well.
Sorry, Steve.
The two Steves love their heavily processed guitar tones. This is his Steve Lukather's guitar solo in Lionel Richie's Running with the Night. Fantastic.
I just turned my mic up a hair. Someone said they thought my mic was too low. I just turned it up a hair. Just a hair. See if it's a little better. People are saying it sounds a little low. I just turned it up. I think. I'm pretty sure I did. I think that's me right there, right? Check. Yeah. 9, 12, 16.
Where's my? Am I on the bottom there? I think I am. Neither one of us are redlining, so that's something.
Let's see if we can stump each other. What are we playing through? We're both playing through THU. THU. The answer is... Oh, someone's asking for a little bit of AC/DC. Ride On. The only slow song they ever did. That's funny. It's another man. And roll the lid. And another.
Half step. That's funny. That's a deep
I'm
cut.
Dumbledore in the deep cuts out right now.
What's one of the favorite? What's that?
Oh! Now let me tell you something here right now. That makes good sense.
Good sense, yes it does. Yeah. Brian Johnson.
I'm not at all from
A
Northern.
freak of nature. Now he's like, they're all laid up now. Like he can't tour anymore. His hearing's gone or something. And
I heard he was going to come back and he might actually front him again.
man,
Because they made a breakthrough maybe with hearing aids or something.
he earned it.
Yeah, I say sure.
They haven't. Steve actually taught me that was it.
God.
Put to good use in the Adam Sandler movie. What was it? The one where they all go away into the woods or something. With
I don't
Salma
know.
Hayek.
Of course.
I remember she's in it.
What movie aren't you describing by by Adam Sandler? Bunch of guys go in the woods with Helma Hayek, right? And they meet what's her name? The blonde chick there. From the Poltergeist.
Still doing stumps? Still a stump.
Do a stump? All right. Let me think. I'm gonna pull out a deep cut here.
Wrathchild. Let's see if I just.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute.
So, Agufish is saying, "What is bro and why is it canceled? Why is my what did I put on this for a title?" I was pretty drunk at the time. Oh,
Bro is over.
Bro is over.
I'm not. No. He meant I'm over.
Oh no. He had it right.
I'm not. No, really, I'm still relevant.
No, bro is so
I'm over.
You're
Bro
brover.
is over.
You're brover.
Bro is over.
Brover. Come on.
Send Brostein
Send
right over.
bro right over. All right, what were you doing?
That was
Steve Morse? Was it Steve Morse?
I'll give you another hint. I'll give you another hint.
I was hearing like.
Let's see if I can do this. Let's see. Let me roll down it.
Yeah, his name's Bro. It's short for Broseph. Oh, yeah, no, right. So were you doing? I think you're going.
The first one I did was. Oh yeah. The first one was Blue Wind. Blue Wind from Jeff Beck.
Not to be confused with Brown Wind.
Oh no.
Someone said Blue Oyster Cult.
That is what Blue Oyster Cult tune. That sounds.
It's in F sharp. I have a feeling we're not in the same key. You're in G.
Yeah. Oh no! There goes Tokyo.
I'm seeing a Beck off.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now he's doing that. Yes. Right.
I'll touch my knob as much as he does. He's like non-stop adjusting.
Lately he's doing that weird thing where he waxes vibrato bar to get that blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Here's one that you used to do back in the day too. Was
You gotta get right up on that mic, buddy.
Here's the one that you used to do back in the day too. Was it?
Holy fuck. Oh yeah. That's a great song. I want to say that's a cover,
Like Curtis Mayfield.
Curtis Mayfield.
Curtis Mayfield.
Curtis Mayfield. The guy was saying Superfly, right?
Yes.
And was tragically injured in a stage accident. I'm pretty sure that's him. Right? Superfly? Curtis Mayfield? He's doing a show.
No, the guy that was injured in the stage accident was...
Wasn't Curtis Mayfield?
Oh, man. Why
Right,
did
the lighting rig fell.
It did, but
Hit
not
him
on,
in the back and paralyzed
but
him.
not on Curtis Mayfield.
Wasn't Curtis Mayfield. Who
It
was
fell on... Damn it, what's his name? Why do you do this to me?
I'm crowdsourcing that shit right now. You watch it. It'll show up in the chat.
Yes, you bring it on in the chat. And he's saying...
It's not Curtis Mayfield. So who was it? If it wasn't Curtis Mayfield, it was
Come on, chat, folks.
Superfly. Come on, Super Chat. You got all the magic I need right now.
That's Fairies Wear Boots. Okay, that's Fairies Wear Boots? Is that Fairies Wear Boots? Yes. Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Yes.
People are saying it was Curtis. Lightning rig fell on Mayfield. No question. Yeah. I thought it was Curtis Mayfield. Yeah. It was Curtis Mayfield.
Really?
It was Curtis Mayfield.
Excuse me.
Oh, no. He's getting a chair and
out.
a rope. He's getting a chair and a rope, people. No. You got to change up your act? Oh, someone's saying Fly By Night Rush. He doesn't believe me. He doesn't believe you. He's over on his phone looking it up. This is what I had to deal with my whole life.
He got paralyzed too. He was a soul singer. And his name was
Curtis Mayfield.
You know, there was
that sounds right. Someone said it happened in 1990 in Brooklyn, and that makes sense because I was in college at the time, and I remember a buddy of mine who was a big Curtis Mayfield fan came to me like basically saying, "Dude, you're not going to believe what happened."
That's terrible.
And telling me like the story about how he had read, that he had been injured long before the internet.
Yeah, check out his live album. He's got a live album that's just in front of a small club, and it's just very, very cool.
Right.
We are people deeper than blue.
You ready?
Sure. Dave Matthews?
Nope. Long before Dave Matthews.
I know.
This opens up.
I remember you playing this riff. No.
He's looking to the.
Come on, guys.
Come
bail
on,
me out.
guys, help him out. Oh man. Stranglehold Ted Nugent. That's teamwork right there.
I know something's gonna stop.
I keep hitting this cable here with my leg. I don't like this this reverse ass thing. I'm a bottom guy. I don't like this back door action. It's not. It doesn't feel natural. I found a coupon for some rock and roll chicken at Kroger. It's frozen chicken breast covered in dry rub and sauce. You rock on the rub, and then you roll it in the sauce according to the instructions. Oh my God. That's
I'm reading it right now.
yeah. It's like, you imagine the poor bastard who like has to come up with that. That's the best he could do. He's like, yeah, it's rock and roll chicken. They're like, really?
Hey, man.
What do you do? Yeah.
Bullwhip Johnson
Yeah.
laid his
rock
money
it,
down.
And you roll it.
Oh
Come
no,
on,
he
come on,
found a
it's rock-
coupon. He found a coupon for it. He didn't commit his dollars to it. Oh man.
Oh my God.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Do-do-do-do-do. You ever learn that one? I never did. Theme to Johnny Carson.
I was doing the chicken. I was doing.
Oh yeah. You all right?
I had to play it a long time ago, but I never.
That other riff I was playing, the correct answer was Hiram Bullock. Hiram Bullock. The correct answer was Hiram Bullock.
Was that the trio that? Remember you were a big fan of that trio album that he had.
It was after the trio because Pistorius is dead at this point.
Right.
Right, so the trio was only around as long as Pistorius was alive, and he couldn't manage to keep himself alive.
No.
And yeah, I saw him. That came out. That was called Window Shopping. I think that might have been the title track of the album too. It was called Window Shopping, and it was really an amazing album. And then he came out with another one after that. I don't think I had that album, but I saw him on both tours. He came through Night Stage in Cambridge across from the Necco Wafer Factory. You'd stand out there. It would be so sickly sweet, smelling those goddamn wafers being made. It was brutal. You would think it would be cool. I'm sure the suicide rate in that place was like through the roof because it was like kill me. If you had like any sense of smell,
I remember going through there. Yep.
oh my God, it was brutal. And then make the Necco wafers there, and it was literally right across from the plant. And yeah, I would see him at Night Stage. I saw Mike Stern there a bunch of times. I saw Bob Berg. Brecker never played there. Brecker always played the Berkeley Performance Center.
You know, I have yet to see Mike Stern, and I'm told I'm truly remiss for not really going to.
Dude,
not
he
to see
literally
Mike Stern.
plays the Regatta Bar at the Charles Hotel like
now he's
every
got a-
year, every 18 months.
Right.
I just went and saw him like 2 years ago. Out of the blue, buddy.
He's playing better than he's ever played, in my opinion.
Oh, I think so because he's not as drunk as he was.
Yeah, because he's not looped.
Yeah. Although he seems to have suffered permanent drunk voice.
Yeah, he
kind of does. He's like, yeah, God. It's like, dude, what the hell
Let
happened
me
to
show you
man?
how to do these
Let me
approach
show you
notes
how to
that
do
I
these
have.
approach
You know, my
notes.
wife's a guitarist too. No.
Super nice guy, but yeah, he drank. I think that's permanent damage. He was such Such a heavy drinker.
Well, he was also on Smack for a little while too. I'm sure that didn't help.
Yeah, but that never helps. But the drink, I never witnessed that, but I witnessed the drinking, man. I've seen him just absolutely lit at a show.
At a show,
Oh
exactly.
yeah, like it's between the shows and we're hanging out. We knew the owner of the club, and so they clear the room out, and it's just the band and like 6 of us, like 4 in our group and 2 in this other group that got to stay in between, and they're cleaning the room out. Right, they're vacuuming the rug, they're wiping down all the tables, they're getting ready for the second set, and Mike is over at the bar, and the other 2 guys who were there, who were like huge fans, were also like allowed to stay in between the sets, right? Per the order of the owner of the club. And we go up to the bar and Mike is there and he's like double fisted and God knows what. He's got 2 big drinks in his hand. And the guys were like, I just want to say, I'm a huge fan or whatever. And like Mike goes like, and Paul, my buddy Paul was there with me. And
right,
yeah. And he goes, yeah, what was up with the lights? And they were like, what? It's like, and you could really tell he is like drunk. I mean, like almost like blackout drunk. He's so drunk. And he's like, yeah, I just thought the lights. I don't know what was going on with the lights. And he was like, yeah, I don't know, Mike. I don't know what you're talking about. The lights seem fine. He was like, okay. Like, went off. And I was like, oh, my. We didn't even say hi. When we heard the light story.
And we bailed out.
Yeah, oh, God. We were like,
yeah,
oh,
see, man.
it was the hills. We were like, okay, thanks, Mike. Hey, Mike.
I just heard. He's one of those guys that never, you can tell it's just coming right from his brain, right to his hands. And,
Yeah.
What's going on.
Yeah, no, he's an amazing player. But, man, back then, that was probably, I'm going to say that show was like 1988.
All right. Wow, that was a while ago.
Yeah, that might have been 88. Could have been 89, but I'm going to guess. If I had to guess, I would say 88.
Yeah.
And I knew the guy, his grandfather owned the club.
Maybe I should go on his website and try to catch him because he's really fantastic. He's really one jazz guy that I would love to go see. He can play anything.
He was really, really good last time I saw him. Like, I thought his playing was as good as I've ever seen it.
Yeah.
I mean, he was really, really amazing.
Yeah.
He still plays through 2 Fender Twins with like a Proco Rat and a goddamn Yamaha SBX 90.
Yep.
That is from like 1983. That fucking
That model.
rack is from like 1983.
It's the whole setup.
I swear to God, he
Yeah.
probably has he must have like a treasure trove of them because you can't buy them anymore, right? They've been long discontinued, but yeah, he's got a Yamaha SBX 90 for his like delays and his reverbs.
That's
And it's a straight up like 2 twins.
I could easily see him doing that. And I was told, by a good friend of ours, Joe Gattuso.
Yeah.
He's like, a lot of those guys, they don't even tour with a rig. They're just such downtown city players that they just have their amps. They have the venue supply the amps.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, just two amps with 2 12s apiece. I can get my sound out of pretty much any amp.
Well, Quilter has, I think, really gotten big because of their lightweight and their portable and their ultra, ultra, ultra clean. And because of that, the jazz dudes love them. And the rock guys don't mind them because they can just stick a pedal board in front of it.
I play a Quilter now. Yeah.
Do you really?
I do.
Wow. So there you
I
go.
do. The non-reverb one, the 101. I just bought it. I might buy a regular tube amp, a hand-wired tube amp, something that's pretty nice but not outrageous.
Yeah.
Like grab it. Yeah, there's a car amplifier that I have my eye on that I might get used down there for like $900.
I remember going to a show and saying, wow, the guitar sounds really good, and talking with the guy afterwards. He's like, yeah, it's my new Quilter. I was like, oh, really? Then I just started. That was the first time I had heard of it.
Yeah.
And then, you remember what it looked like.
Right.
Then you just start noticing it more and more.
I mean, I had an amp, a combo amp, and it was just ridiculously heavy. And I said, all right, I'm gonna trade this in. And I played through the Quilter, and I'm like, okay, I still need some kind of cabinet. And the cabinet's heavy enough,
right.
And it's still half the weight of the amp that I was lugging around. But the Quilter is a good. Try them out. I like them.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where, as you get older, you realize like, what's the minimum I can show up and I still don't hate my tone, right? I still don't hate it, right? But what's the lightest, easiest rig I can bring to this gig right now?
Remember, we both,
and I won't say, well, I didn't like my tone.
We both gigged with twins. With Fender twins, and I mean,
Yeah.
I can't even imagine lugging one of those around now. Even with the casters, it's just absolutely
I had that
brutal.
ridiculous stereo rig with twin friggin' rack mount Fender amps, and I would run a stupid preamp into the output amp, so I had the Fender output tubes, tube output.
Yep.
Oh God, those are ridiculous. I only paid $200 an amp for those, which at the time was like ridiculously cheap.
Do you remember who you sold those to?
I sold them one at a time, I think, through the One Advertiser. If you remember that. Something like that. Yeah, someone's saying Helix. Yeah, Helix is, I would say that's between Helix and, Kemper. You know, they're pretty much
right. Kemper's I've heard a lot of good things about too.
Yeah. I know dudes who just use them, and they show up to these gigs and they're like, it just sounds good. He goes, when I show up, the sound man is like, oh, thank God, because they're worried you're going to show up with this crazy amp and you're going to have
tons of stage
volume, and all kinds of problems. They're going to have to shield it and all this. Yep. And he's like, no, you show up with the Kemper, and they're like, sweet, they love it. He goes, and I can have more brought up in my monitors he goes, I'm wearing in-ears most of the time anyway.
That's what the band that I'm with now just advanced to is in-ears. Yeah. It does keep the stage volume. I mean, the drummer dictates stage volume, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
The drummer's snare.
Is he shielded or no?
No, he's not. And the drummer is the drummer's snare will dictate the entire band's volume, basically. Right. And our drummer is pretty touch sensitive, which is great because bands lose gigs over volume.
Yeah.
At least in the places that we're trying to play.
Yeah, I believe it. Hey, what's up, Stay Metal Ray? What's up, buddy? That's such a Satch riff right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good song. Good instrumental guitar rock songwriter. His tunes are some of my favorite tunes of people that are playing instrumental rock.
Yeah. I love that album. I swear to God, that was so influential. That album way more than Vi. So many of my friends went into the Vi camp. I went straight into the Satch. I guess it's MTV versus VH1. I put my lot into the VH1 crew.
Vi is exhausting. To listen to.
Yeah. He's a roller coaster.
I'd
rather ride the carousel.
The main. The main melody,
beer.
Honestly, take it easy. The main melody of it, and it's just like I'm trying to absorb that, and then you're going into the solo, and it's like I'm getting crushed. Passion and Warfare. I mean, it was a great album to listen to once, but God, just way too busy for me.
Yeah.
I mean, amazing guitar player, but crazy.
I'm just trying to read through here. Oh, someone's mentioned Motorhead. it? It's like. Then it's like. Oh, is it? There's another little chord turnaround in that song that I always forget.
I've forgotten it.
Yeah. God, I love freaking Motorhead. I forgot how much I love that band.
But that was another missed and will never. Another one of those. I should see that guy before he dies.
Yeah.
Well, no, he died.
Yeah. Steve, how impressed were you with Bias Effects? I see they're having a 6 year. I like Bias Effects. I liked it a lot better than Bias Amp, I'll tell you that. A lot more. Probably because I like the effects, and without the effects, I just don't like the sound of it. You know? But $119, that's pretty damn cheap.
I haven't played them.
Yeah.
I haven't played them. I know you did.
Yeah. I liked it. I still think THU is the one to beat, but it's going to cost you more money. Even with the sale, I think it's $169. But it's normally, I think, $339, so it's a savings, over the normal price. I would never pay the normal price. You always got to wait for a sale because it will come. A good 2 to 3 times a year, they knock it to like 60% off. So that's the time to buy. Like this weekend is the best time to buy, pretty much. Pretty much, seriously.
But
I mean, it's software. It doesn't change. It's software.
Right.
I mean, just buy it when the price is at its lowest. Someone's saying the Zappa. I don't know any Zappa songs. I just know his I just know his covers, right?
Oh yeah. To do that,
right?
I forgot what I played. That I had to try to get away with instead of doing the two guitars.
Right, because you don't have the keyboards. Yeah.
I learned the little
is
bit
that
of
the Guitar Geek or is that the Guitar Geek? Probably not. It's awfully late for him. I think it's just Guitar Geek. Play some David Gilmour.
Pink Floyd was in the band that never came up in my cover, in doing cover tunes.
Right.
I guess because
we used to do every day I get in the pew. To get on the bus takes me to you. I'm so nervous, I'm just sitting and smile. And I still need another mile.
we
I remember
did,
what's his name coming out with the
Clavs,
the
the Clavs.
Yeah.
That was yeah, we did that. That one was fun to do. And then remember the Scorpions did a cover of it? Out of left field. Yeah. go.
I love the Scorpions. They were such, like, that was like the sound. I really, you know what I'm saying? There was just something about Scorpions that always just.
And they predated the really heavy, heavy stuff too. And
Oh yeah, no, they were pop metal.
Yeah.
You know.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Blackout. Your band did that one.
We did. Normally I turn my mic off, but I can't. It's a different system. Someone is saying, do you know Simple Man?
Not a fan of the Shinedown version. Guy over-sings it. And I actually kind of like the singer in Shinedown. He just over-sings that particular song for me. Ow. Needle in the spoon.
Such a great riff.
Yep.
Sounded pretty good.
Yeah, it was a good time.
You sticking with that guitar all night? We got about 25 minutes left.
I want to play this Strat. Let me plug this Strat in.
All right. Go for it. I'll entertain the group. Oh, you do a line and I do a line, honey. You do a line, I do a line, People are offering money for that Strat.
Yeah.
They're like, how much for your Strats?
The women. I want to buy the women.
How much for the women? I want to buy the women.
I know. Who is that? That's Black Oak, Arkansas?
No, that's Simpsons. South Park, right? You know any other songs? You go, sure. You snort K and I snort K, honey. You snort K and I snort K, honey. that guitar.
Nice.
That guitar looks good on you. Makes you look kind of sophisticated.
Don't I wish?
Cranbone. People asking for Cranbone. You know that? Cranbone.
Is that like a TV?
Cranbone. That is Cranbone. Tom and Jerry. That's so fucking funny. That's true. What's up, six-string stanger? You're late, bro. He's here, guys. Okay, now we can get started finally. Thank you. Is that a Ventura Strat? No, that's a Fender Select Strat. Show them what you're playing there, bro. It's got the flame maple top. It has all the flames. It is a channel-bound neck, which basically means they carve out a one-piece maple neck, and they like a boat hull, and they inlay the fingerboard because they can do that, and they round the edges, and it's got a beautiful flame / bird's eye maple neck on it. It's a mahogany body, and there you go.
They put a cap on. They put a cap on the front of the headstock too, from what it looks like. No, it's not.
No. Why should be one piece?
No, that is one piece.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Bird's eye.
Bird's eyes.
Man.
Bird's eyes.
This is a nice axe.
You know,
see? Yeah. So,
Supposed to go. Was it? Oh, yeah.
Man, this guitar is beautiful.
All the gains. Oh yeah, we got all the gains. Anyone remember Loudness?
Oh God. It was in F sharp. I remember that.
I know this. I'm thinking of it.
Yeah, you're thinking Boston.
Oh, I know it too. It's oh God. Oh, it's killing me. It's killing me not to play this. Akira Takasaki.
Is it? Then there was that. Well, now I'm confusing it with. Which was like Rock and Roll Rebel, Ozzy's Rock and Roll Rebel from, with Jakey Lee era.
Right.
And it sounds just like that other riff that I can't. I bought that Loudness record. Say what you will. Where were they from, anyways?
It was a cool.
Oh, Crocus?
Crocus.
God.
All right. Oh God. I know that Loudness song. It's killing me. It's killing me. It's in F sharp. It goes. Wait. Hold on. Calvin's telling us. It goes da da. Da 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 da. Okay, wait, hold on. Da 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 da. See, Calvin, help me.
MCA. They're still together and touring, aren't they?
I think they might be, yeah.
I think they are. I saw them on like a heavy metal cruise video.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do the cruise tour.
Yep.
God, you chow. You have like, you have literally a kept audience.
Yes.
Where you gonna go, bro? You're coming to my show. You're sitting in your room. It's like a captive audience, literally.
Yes. Who'd have thought that those things would occur?
Oh
Man, that's hilarious.
Oh my God.
If not for YouTube, I wouldn't believe it.
That was a pluck. Oh my God.
No, I'm like, they have to play it on this Strat because it's. Man, can I buy this off you? Nice neck too.
Isn't it? Very comfy.
Yes.
It's got a wonderfully rolled. And I like the oversized dots. It's the large dots with the large headstock. It's sort of a set.
I like that it's the 70s style headstock.
Yeah. seasons of weather right now. Holy shit. You knew it, I didn't. Nice.
Rose-hearted lady. Bro, one of my top 5 Aerosmith songs
I
of
tell
all
you,
time.
same here. Same here.
Dynamite song.
Yeah, yeah. I also like,
Oh, God. Then it goes to what? I think it's that he played it on like a baritone. I think he played it on like a baritone guitar. That's funny. That sounds like.
it's a hard riff. I also, did you go.
Yeah, it goes to C. Yeah.
But so many people. But I do it here.
Too bad, can't get me none of that.
Oh, yeah,
I don't even know the chords on the.
Oh my
thing.
God. F-Dub is back. Oh, I screwed it up. I'm hitting this pickup.
See, that's the problem with some of the times the middle pickups.
I like the sound of this middle pickup too much, though, to get rid of it. To lower it out of commission. You know, all I do is lower it out
Just
of commission.
lower it, yeah. That's it. Sometimes it's nice to get the in-between sounds between
You see the stupid flame on this thing? You seeing that? Probably can't see it on screen, but
It's a gorgeous guitar.
it's got a ridiculous, redonkulous flame on it. Someone said Mr. Crowley. I don't think I know Mr. Crowley. He's saying back in the saddle he used a bass, a Fender.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, a Fender Bass 4.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that's was it a piccolo
Yes.
bass or like a
Some kind of weird.
Yeah.
It was it was tuned to a guitar, but it was low. I mean, it might have been an octave
Right,
below actually what a
right.
guitar was playing. Not a full bass though.
You know, for those about to rock,
I thought you. I don't know.
I forget it now. That song was written from his solo. I saw him years before he wrote Thunderstruck.
And he played that guitar solo.
He used to walk out on stage and go, right? And
you know what?
He'd do a little tippy toe and go.
Right. You know what? You're right. So that's where he got that?
Right? That was his thing. And he literally turned that solo thing into a tune.
That's pretty funny. I think you're correct. I'm certain you're correct now because I think I saw him before that, and that was his. He would do that solo in every single city
I saw him in
they went
'81,
to.
long before that song came out. And I was like, oh, and then when the song came out, I said, oh, he took his solo bit, just like a Van Halen. Right? He doesn't.
360, the 316.
Right, he turns it right. That was a big solo thing he would do, and he just turned it into a tune.
Another tune.
Yeah. He actually just.
What was the
put a
one
title
that they
on
had?
it.
That they had was.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. Look at you. You Dumbledoring that shit out there. Oh my God. Look at you. God.
You don't know where it's gonna go.
You never. Wow.
You don't know where it's gonna go with the bro.
Wow. The bro he went there. You say, where's he gonna go? And then he went. You're like, damn. My God.
Girls got
and scene.
Yes. How we doing?
I'm seeing some menorahs up there. Do you know any Hanukkah songs? I don't think I do. I tell you, I can't think. I don't think I know one. I don't even know the Hanukkah song. You know the. A turkey for You know the turkey song?
I know it, but I don't know it. It's something like.
It's just E major. It's literally a diatonic scale, right? So it's E major, F sharp, minor 7, right?
Like
G sharp minor 7.
Yeah.
A turkey for me, a turkey for you. I love to eat my turkey in a big round shoe. I love to take it 1, 2, 3. I can't believe the Mets traded Terrell Strawberry. Right? And then he goes to like an A7. Happy Thanksgiving tonight.
Man.
Johnny Jockey. What does he say? J.J. Walker says
Dynamite.
Right to the dominant 7, right? The 5 chord. A turkey for you, a turkey for me. Right? A gobble, gobble, goo, and a gobble, gobble, giggle. I wish turkey only cost a nickel.
Dippy dap, I eat my turkey, then take a nap.
Yeah. I eat my turkey, then I take a nap. Happy Thanksgiving tonight. Johnny Walker says dynamite. That's right. Turkey for you, a turkey for me. Love to eat turkey and a pop That's how it should have ended.
That's what should have been it. Exactly.
They're saying police. Alrighty, great.
Now I'm trying to think of the B section.
To the sixth chord.
What can I do? What can I do?
That's one of my favorite. Or
Oh, what is that one again? Oh, good. Yeah.
Sting had some weird progressions, but they worked.
The that Murder by Numbers song.
Oh my God.
That's bizarre.
Murder by numbers.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
And he's impossible to sing too. So
Yeah,
there's
God,
no
yeah.
reason.
He even said, "He goes, I regret the keys I wrote some of these songs in."
Because he's got to play
'Cause
them.
He's got to play them now. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Oh man. Well, probably. So let's just check the how about a dual rendition of Cliffs of Dover? Yeah, you first. Yeah, I never learned Cliffs of Dover. No, not even a little bit. Bro needs to come over more often. The only problem is that Bro now lives down in
North Carolina.
Oh, I was going to say South
I
Carolina.
know a lot of people do. Raleigh-Durham area.
Raleigh-Durham.
So
Let's head off to Raleigh-Durham.
it's a long. It's a long sordid tale how I got down there, man.
But now you're stuck. You just bought a house, right?
I did. I did bought a house there.
It was nice. I saw the.
Oh, you did see that. I'm gonna be back. I'm
Nice.
gonna be back at Christmas time.
Oh,
So obviously we got some challenges ahead of us. Zappa and Cliffs of Dover.
yeah, sure. We'll do Zappa as played by Vi, because Cliffs of Dover is played by Zappa. So you know any
Yeah. Wow. Way to go! I never. Did they write some great tunes? It's like.
Yeah. They're asking any SRV.
I suppose I got the strats.
That's what I was just playing.
And I'll play this one.
Do it.
Listen.
Oh yeah, I'm embarrassed that I don't know that. It's like I know it, but I don't know it.
Empty arms. I'm left with empty
Yeah,
arms.
what about?
B.
Yeah, B, right? Right, then G sharp minor, right? Yeah. All right, dudes. I have got to call it a night. As much as I'm having fun, my family is probably dying upstairs, and they're going, when the hell is this torture going to be over? So I am going to put them out of their misery and let this finally come to an end. Super thanks to everyone who hung out tonight. Extra super special thanks to anyone who contributed. If I missed your contribution, please forgive me. It was a little bit hard to focus on the chat tonight, but I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everyone hanging out. Super special thanks to all the mods who modded tonight. And as always, thanks for hanging out.
Peace. Thank you.
And rock on. All right, I got to scroll. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling to the end of the stream. Here we go. All right, dudes. No, you rock. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.